Hey, well, hello to everyone out there in YouTube land. I hope that everybody is doing well. I'm doing fine. Thank you so much. As you can see, we're doing a thing in the kitchen. No, I'm just kidding. So, yeah, I'm just in the kitchen doing a few things, but I want to just share a tip or two with you. But, yeah, I'm just boiling some water. As you can see, it's boiling now because I'm getting ready to make my delicious spaghetti. And of course I'm using my Dutch oven. Yes, I'm using my big Dutch oven. And I use a mixture. So I have a sausage in here as well as ground turkey. I always use ground turkey. I mean, they bring beef and ground beef in the house, but if I'm buying it, I'm mostly buying ground turkey. That's what I've been using for years and years and years. And I always maybe use like an Italian sausage with it for the variety or whatever. I have some onions here. That is for the spaghetti, but I have a mess of onions that I'm getting ready to slice up, at least a great portion of them, so they don't go bad. Slice them up and put them in the freezer. That's what if you have a lot of onions and you're not using them fast enough, or a lot of produce, period, like peppers too, because I have a lot of peppers and onions, and I'm getting ready to cut them up, slice them up, put them in a freezer safe Ziploc, and put them in the freezer so that I can collect them as I need them or whatever. Here I have bacon and in my inherited God, I want to call it bacon sheets or cookie sheets or baking sheets. These are inherited. Yes, thank you. Yeah, so and when I do have bacon, and I love bacon. Who doesn't love bacon? Okay, bacon is good. And I don't play with other bacon. I mean, beef bacon is good, but I don't play with anything lesser than the pork. You know what I mean? Like turkey or anything that don't work. Tried it, it don't work. But or the carrot one, I haven't tried that one, but I'm not gonna play with that one either. But anyway, so I have some bacon here. So what I always do, I always put my bacon on a baking sheet. I have not fried bacon on top of the stove in so many years, but I always put it in the oven. But when I get my bacon, what I normally do, just fry it then and there and be done with it. And then you can just pull it out of the freezer as you need it. If you need it for sandwiches, if you wanted to make some greens or saute something or whatever, have a little stir fry, you got your bacon already ready. So when you get your bacon, when you come from the grocery store, put it on a couple of baking sheets and put it and then put it, after you have laid them out on your paper towel or whatever you use to absorb the oil, be sure, then put them in the freezer. I put them in the freezer on those whatever I laid it out on that paper towel. I put it in the oven. I mean, in the oven. I put it in the Ziploc on top of that. I don't remove the paper towel. I just keep it on that paper towel. Sometimes I fold it a little bit if I have to, however I need to do it, but I keep it on that paper towel because it's got that oil in there too, but it's helps to preserve it or whatever. And another thing, while we're on the subject, my what's my jigger is gonna be so mad at me. Oops, I turned it off. Okay, sorry. You see her? You see that? Or you see this? Or a can or a jar. Don't throw your oils away. Don't throw your oils away. Sieve them. Sieve them. Put them through a screen or whatever mesh piece you have, whatever you have to and save your oil. You can reuse those oils and for several times. And oil, and this is makes bacon oil. Make some biscuits with that. It's good for flavoring food, and you can saute different things. You saute your spinach, your cabbage. Oh my God, different things. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, let me keep moving on. I don't know where I was going with this, but yeah, I haven't decided what I'm going to do. I was going to dehydrate these. I have several dehydrated ones, but I wanted to dehydrate some to make, because I have not made my my dehydrated sun-dried tomatoes in oil. And basically, I've not made that in so long, and I think that might be what I do. I have to see I'll know in a couple of days because I got so many things already on my plate. You know what I mean? I have so many things on my plate. So that is that. I think that was all I wanted to share was the bacon and maybe my what's some jig'em. This is a really, I love bucatini, but I've showed this years ago on my, was it on this channel or my other channel? But I love bucatini number 11 or any or higher as well. I love a big macaroni. I mean spaghetti pasta. So anyway, yeah, I just wanted to encourage us about our bacon and show you what I was eating or what I was cooking or whatever. So yeah, I hope that everybody is doing well. I'm doing pretty good. Got a lot going on in this place. Woo, I got some other vegetables that I harvested day before yesterday. Yesterday I think, that I need to process. Green beans, ground cherries, tomatoes, peppers, and something else is in that bag. But I do have thousands of herbs. I got so many different basils. I didn't do it's a couple of things that I didn't harvest yet, but I will. So many different basils. I have my bergamot. I got feverfew. I got holy basil. There's lemon balm, and it seems like there's something else that was there, small. But anyway, just wanted to share that with you. Talk to you later. Bye bye for now. And when you do your bacon like this, you also have time to take care of something else. When your bacon is, alone and taking care of itself, then you can be taking care of something else in the kitchen. So that's another little tip. So I'm just offloading mine. Hopefully it doesn't fall off into the sink because I have it sitting up here with this pan. And I don't have this hot pan straight on the counter. I do have a trivet underneath here. So yeah, I'm just offloading and using a very light, just a couple of, some jig'ems, paper towel. So, and then I'm ready for the next one. And once I'm done with, looking for a pot holder. Once I'm done with, offloading both of them, then I will strain my oil. Now, these are not as crispy as the other ones, but everybody doesn't like, theirs the same. But plus these could be better suited for if you were using it in a stir fry or in, what do you call that? Oscar Mayer then went down a little bit. What do you call them? Greens or something like that. Because sometimes, you just want that bacon, or that might just be all that you have. Maybe you might not have a ham hock or a salt pork or whatever. So anyway, just coming back to show that. And you got all of that good little oil. It's not a lot, but it's still, it'll accumulate. I've had this thing full and had to go to the next level, also, and have a can and put it in your refrigerator. That one can keep. It'll keep on your counter, but I always put the excess. Like if I have this one is full, I'll have another one in the refrigerator because you're not using that one. Although it's not going to go bad, but yeah, and rancid like others. But anyway, just came again. I'll be back, or maybe not. Look, I guess I'm back. So yeah, so just tilt your thing and go ahead and pour it on out into through the strainer, which I don't do all the time. Sometimes it just depends on what's going on in this house or in my life. Because sometimes I don't always pick up the strainer. I'll just throw it because if I'm doing 1,000 things at one time. And I just deal with the consequences of whatever it is. So, yep.